told you that we won't stop. He was like, P. Diddy's like magnifying Bobby Brown without the singing voice. Just like how flashy P. Diddy was, that's how Bobby Brown was without the cameras in his face. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We got business.
Yeah, we got some
It was
business.
all day. I swear I cut like 2 or 3 people. All of a sudden, you know, people trying to come through the shop. So
That's how it goes,
best
man.
thing you need to do is call me. My number's right there. And don't cheap out on the prices, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bills to pay.
For real, for real. Once you plug your stuff, man, tell them how they can find you. Plug your thing.
Well, number one, if you already follow me, get somebody else to follow me. Smooth Cuts. I work at 806 12th Street, New West. I give you a haircut, line up, you know, I need that line up real quick.
Yeah.
Make it look like Suge Knight over here.
Right.
Yeah, so come through, man. Get your haircut, Smooth Cuts on Instagram. Barbershop
Cuts.
After Hours.
Yeah.
Hit us up, Barbershop After Hours. It's James Brown and me.
Find us on YouTube now. I've been uploading YouTube videos, Barbershop After Hours YouTube clips. You can see these clips right here. You know, this is how we do it. I'm JB, aka Black Ric Flair. You can find me at throwback_type on Instagram. Also, I got a Facebook group, 101 Keys Vancouver. That's my book that's coming out. And we're coming real close to finishing up the book. Also, my website, majordetails.ca. Go ahead and check that out for future projects. All right, big things are popping. All right, we're gonna become big time entrepreneurs in the near future. Barbershop extraordinaire right here. He's probably gonna have his own shop pretty soon. Okay, might be one on 41st Night. Could be in New Westminster. We don't know yet. He's still looking at his options. So big things coming from tech. Big things coming from me. I'm looking for a new car right now. So that's where my energy is. But anyways,
Yo, I might get my brother to buy your car. I'm telling him to look at it. I said it's a dope car.
keep
Said
it
I
on
would buy.
We'll keep it on
But yeah, also also hit us up at the Barbershop After Hours link on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud,
Yeah,
yes.
we got episode 1 already up. Check it out. Episode 2, we're on episode 10 already. So
This is episode 10.
we got a lot of stuff to
It
get.
ain't nothing like the first one. So check out that first one on SoundCloud, Barbershop After Hours.
Yep.
I spend a lot of time on the internet and stuff. One of my major searches is porn.
Oh yeah, porn. Do you go to Pornhub or do you go to XXN? Or do you just type in free porn on Google and whatever pops up?
I go to this thing called X Videos. It's called X Videos. And back in the day, it used to be a site called RedTube.
Oh yeah, I think I heard that.
You think you heard of it? He thinks he heard of it.
I think I heard that.
What do you know about porn?
I actually try to stay away from it. It's highly addicting.
It's highly addicting.
I've dabbled in it, and I don't know. It gets complicated.
Right.
It's like a rabbit trail. It's like shopping on the internet. You see something you like, then you see something else you like. You see something else you like, and then you spend a lot of money, and then you realize why you spent it all, and you don't really need any of the stuff that you got.
Right.
That's my analogy on home porn. I mean, there's only so much you can do, and so much you can see, and then there's more. They just keep coming up with new stuff. The categories.
It's so easy to find it. It's so easy.
It's like they're giving it to you, and it's free.
And it's free. You don't have to pay for
it.
Shit. It's like music, and yeah, it's just crazy how available it is. I mean, I haven't watched porn probably 24 hours, so I'm okay. I'm okay now, man. I'm okay now. But no, I've in the past I've definitely dabbled too much, man. You could probably call it an addiction. So, but because I have a history with porn, I remember the
pre-internet before magazines.
The first time I saw porn, I had to be 11. I was in Las Vegas with my cousin. His mom went out, to the casino, whatever. We were home alone, and there's this network called the Spice Channel, the Spice Network in the U.S. So we were watching this thing called the Spice Network, and you see this guy give into her doggy style. We're just flipping out, losing our fucking mind. Like, oh my god, little kids, what is this? It looks hella fun. But we're just wow, we're just seeing it like young kids, no parents around, and it's clear right there, boom. So I got turned on to it at an early age.
Wow, yeah.
You? Do you remember your first time?
Just magazines, man. I remember my friends stealing them, or just having them and passing them around. And I don't know, a couple times I used to like to steal when I was younger. So
right.
That was one of the things I stole at some point in my life. And
oh yeah.
It was just I don't know. It's just the feeling. I don't know. When you're a kid, your hormones and everything is just
out of control.
Out of control. You know what I mean?
What about the first time you actually seen a movie? For me, I remember in grade 7. Listen to this, in grade 7, my buddy remember Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
So we used to go to his house on lunchtime. It wasn't too far, and we used to actually make the girls watch these fucking porns. He had porno, and we were making girls watch the grade 7 on our lunch break at his house.
Crazy.
We were getting
that's game.
That's game. I think he already probably lost his virginity. I think when he was 13. I think that time, yeah. I think he was already ahead of the game. So yeah, we were watching that stuff in grade 7, and then as I got older, I had a Playboy magazine subscription, somehow it came in the mail, so I have that. And I don't know, I've been a fan. When I was in my 20s, I actually worked at a video store. Remember I told you I used to slang the sex kit. So I worked at an adult video store, porn store, for about 6 months back in the day. And so I mean, I got familiar with who the stars were, certain actors, and like.
Yo, can you do me a favor?
All that
Could
shit.
you shut
man.
all those windows?
So it was a crazy time, man.
I'm coming.
He's sorry.
I'm coming. That's one of the major porn lines, taglines. I'm coming. Hashtag I'm coming. So I've been around porn, man, for like a good chunk of life, and all around a couple years back, I went to a retired porn star's birthday party.
You went to a retired
porn star's birthday party. I crashed it, you know, a couple years back. I didn't know who she was, but I was following her on Facebook. I got the invite. I was like, oh, come and check it out, you know. So I don't know. I guess you could say that I got a little fascination.
Wow, that's interesting. I think the dangerous side of porn
Yes.
is it's kind of self-seeking. So like you have two different kinds of like, you have lust and you have love. You have like the fiery romance, and then you have like the decision to love somebody despite the fact that they make you feel a certain type of way. And that's a hard thing. So like porn is just gratifying like, your needs and your desires.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with the other person. So I guess like the problem could be like I watch a lot of porn, but then when I get with my girlfriend or my wife or whoever, the sex isn't what it's supposed to be because my expectations and standards are high for watching porn.
most
And
definitely.
so my girl or my wife can't do what I want her to do for me. That's how some relationships collapse, you know what I mean? And it's tough, you know what I mean? I think in any relationship or any person that you're with, whether you're having sex or doing something together, it has to be communication.
Yeah.
Good communication. You have to know what that person wants, that person has to know what you want. And that's a crazy thing. I think nowadays in porn they have sex dolls.
Oh,
so there is no me asking what you want. It's just I'm gonna get what I want from you, and that's
Right.
and I'm good to go. Which is sometimes a good option for some people. I don't know.
I've never seen a sex. I don't think.
So
I've seen
look
the
it up.
dolls.
I don't know. Like, I hate to like promote this, but like you know what I mean. It's out there. You can Google search it. They talked about it on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, sex dolls.
Yeah, it's a sex doll. So it comes like a full body doll. You can pick the height. The
Oh, it has the
color.
mouth open and stuff. Actually, I have seen that blow thing.
It's like no, it's not even blow. It's like silicone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like silicone. So it's like really interesting.
It's a weird time, man. Like how these dolls are coming in silicone dolls, motherfucking, instant videos like that, on the motherfucking cell phone. You don't gotta search on the internet. Just
Hold on a
pay
second.
for a damn
What's
thing.
up, man? Johnny Bravo's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah, he
You got
just
people
left.
coming in for haircuts.
Yeah.
And the shop is closed. This is the after hours barbershop. This is
No.
the barbershop after hours. We got
Sorry.
people asking
Come
for
back tomorrow.
cuts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's crazy late at night. It's almost fucking 1 a.m. here, man.
Done
I'm
though,
joking.
done though.
Anyways, so that's how you feel about it. You don't really watch it. It's not your thing.
I mean,
You
how
knew
do I-
you knew Maya Khalifa.
yeah. How do I explain it though?
How did you know Maya Khalifa? Or Mia Khalifa, man?
Because I watched it. Yo,
And she's not old. She's new.
here's the thing. You have a problem when you know something is wrong, but you continue to gravitate towards it. Right? You know it has
Right.
a hold on you. It's called I don't know if it's oppression or what. It's something.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Like there's certain things like that will keep drawing you closer, but you know what's wrong, but somehow you get something attractive.
Yeah.
And that's how you know that you have to work hard to stay away from these things.
Right.
And sometimes you gotta choose, I hate to say this, you gotta choose the lesser of two evils.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get into that, but like sometimes
Right.
you just gotta choose the, like for example, here I'll get into it.
Get an example. Get into it.
So instead of being promiscuous, going out there and having unprotected wild sex with random people,
Yes.
it might be better to stay home and watch porn. And that way you're playing it safe. That way you're not trying to contract a disease, you're not getting somebody pregnant, and you're not breaking anybody's heart.
Right. It's like playing basketball by yourself, but how long can you play? You're shooting. Oh, this was a good game. You're just shooting by yourself. But it's like you're playing with yourself. How long can you play with yourself for? You need to find a partner to play with. Okay, 21's great when you're by yourself, when you're playing imaginary nobody,
Right.
and it feels good when you're hitting a swish and there's no one around to see your swish. Oh, what a crazy move I just did. No one's looking around.
For sure.
But that's how I
100%.
look at it. It's like
That's why there's men and women. There's compatibility, right? You're created.
or whatever.
to
If you're
be-
like man, woman,
Yeah.
don't care, and if you need porn, use it, but don't abuse it. That's where I gotta leave it at. Cool. So I mean, yeah, that's our take on porn. It's definitely it's a thing though. It's going, and even with these IG videos, I mean, it's just basically it's like soft porn. A lot of the shit that I see out there. So for the next generation coming up, it's scary because there's no sex ed really in school that's gonna outweigh
Educate your kids, man.
looking at fucking videos.
Tell your kids what's up. Let them know the real. You know.
Yeah, just let them
hold
know the
nothing
real,
back.
man.
Just,
Yeah.
They're gonna make a choice at some point. Just put the truth out there in front of them for them to decide.
Yeah, I worked at a sex store. I see the people that come in there. I had some funky situations, some real like fiendish type of people. Sometimes people may be uncomfortable. It was crazy, man. Like just to see the late night action. Cause I worked the night shift, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't like booths in the back where you do business. It was just straight DVD sales and like VHS.
Okay.
But like, yeah, man, you can see like the fiendish. It's like people like wanted their fix and they come in there.
It's a
crazy.
serious thing. I think we're created to express ourselves in that way. There's nothing like to me. There's nothing wrong with sex.
Yeah.
Just like there's nothing wrong with fire. But are you gonna put a fire in the middle of the floor to
Right.
warm up the house? No, there's a fireplace for it. You know what I mean?
Word.
So everybody's got that fire inside of them to, express themselves sexually. But I feel like you just gotta be safe about it.
You got a favorite porn star?
Nah,
Neither do I.
me myself. No, I'm just
There you go. If you're gonna be a porn star, what would be your name?
Adam Fleming.
Yeah.
That's like my middle name and then my street name.
I'd be James the Jackknife, or just Jackknife.
Wow.
Oh, I got another
Or
funny.
you could be downtown James Brown.
Honestly, I got another funny story, man.
Oh,
I
here we
actually
go. We opened
remember.
up the bag of worms. Here we
No,
go.
I remember. I think I was like
That's
20
when
years
you
old.
thought
I think I was 21 years old. As a matter of fact, I tried to get a job doing. I inquired about. I had no job. I was looking to get into porn, actually.
Really?
And I went there.
That wouldn't be my last option in looking for jobs. That'd be probably one of my first options.
Right?
That was like my.
Because I was
my thing.
21.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I can do this for a bit. But
Maybe I could do
they
this.
want you to pay them, though. That's the thing. To get pictures, shit done like that, they want you to pay them. Like, you got to pay them.
That kind of makes sense because they're giving you free sex basically.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants sex.
I didn't like the payment. Like, I had to give out the money. Like, I was desperate, so I was like, I do this for a bit to bang, chicks at 21. But no, it didn't work out, obviously. And I had a friend that I went to high school with. He actually ended up being in porn.
Wow. That's
Zane. His name was Zane.
What was his experiences like?
Well, we weren't really friends after. I mean, I went to school with him for like a year.
Didn't
But,
have to do with porn, did you?
No,
You took my job.
he was.
That was my spot.
Yeah, man. Actually, yeah, it was weird. I actually came across him one time. Actually, I clicked the video. I was like, nope. But I saw him. I was like, holy
Weird.
fuck, he really did do it.
Yeah,
He really
I
did.
wouldn't want to see any of my buddies. do
Hell
porn.
no.
That's kinda
Hell
weird.
no.
Yeah.
Zane.
Zano.
From North Van.
His tag Zano.
I don't know what his porn name was. He was in North Van.
I'd be calling him Zano after that, bro.
Shit, Zano. Oh god. So yeah, porn. Oh, that's a subject. Still haven't gotten to roommates from hell, but we'll do that sooner than later.
Coming soon too.
I got some questions for you. Let's change topics now. It's getting hot in
Change
here.
the topics like the tropics.
Yeah, it's getting real hot in here. That's because it's muggy and shit. It's still like hot, right? Hot weather sometimes.
Yeah, summer.
You got a tank top, we got shorts on and
Got
shit.
the beater on.
Okay, I got some random questions for you. None of them have to do
Oh.
with porn. Yeah, right?
Hit me.
Okay,
Yep.
so ready for random questions?
Porn questions? Yeah, sure.
You used to carry weapons in high school, true or false?
Definitely true. Do I have to tell you which weapons there are or no?
No, it's just
Okay.
true or
Yeah,
false.
I used to carry weapons.
Okay, you can't live without laptop or cell phone.
Cell phone.
Okay. Sandals with socks or bare feet?
If there's slides, I can wear socks. If they are the thong ones, you can't wear socks.
Okay. Lil Wayne or Guns N' Roses?
Guns N' Roses.
I'm with that too, man. Yeah, I'm on that.
Take me to the jungle.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I think about sex blank times a day.
Probably 5. Well, when I wake up in the morning before I go to sleep, and then like a couple times in between
Okay,
the days.
5.
So, I'd say about 5. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A little bit in between
Okay.
snacks and dessert.
Would you date a girl with a neck tattoo?
Maybe. Yeah, probably not.
Okay. Yeah, probably not. I like that. I knew I could get you to that one. Guilty pleasure 80 song that you secretly like.
80s song?
Guilty pleasure 80 song that you secretly like.
I don't really have one. Like all my 80s tracks are pretty dope.
Like
It's
you
not- I
sing
wouldn't-
along to it. Like what's an 80 song that you like? Like it's like a cheesy but you like it.
Oh man, anything Michael Jackson, I guess. It's not cheesy.
Well, name one. Name it. Name a Michael cheesy Mike song.
Thriller?
Thriller's not cheesy.
No,
That's a
it's not
banger,
cheesy.
man.
Yeah, I don't know anything cheesy. The whole 80s was cheesy.
I know. That's why I want to hear
Oh man,
what you got for you. You secretly like 80s
Oh,
cheese.
man. Some Duran Duran. Or
Yeah,
something.
which one? There's Hungry Like the Wolf. There's Rio, you know?
Yeah,
Girls on Film.
You're gonna have to miss me. with this
Okay. Clearly I know Duran Duran. I just named 3 songs.
one, right?
White girls have blank.
No ass.
No ass.
But actually, the new ones do.
No.
The new ones, I don't know if it's store bought or if it's
We can
fake, but
talk
they're
about that.
doing
We can talk about
squats.
that next time.
Yeah,
Sex on the beach or sex in a hot tub?
they're both uncomfortable. I think
I
on
know,
the
right?
beach, you're like sand everywhere.
Yeah,
It's like you're
wind in your ass.
exfoliating,
Yeah.
wind in your booty. And then in the hot tub, there's like chlorine and bubbles. Like
Yeah.
there's just like the air. There's no freak.
They're
Like
both uncomfortable.
They're both uncomfortable.
But you have to pick one.
Hot tub.
Hot tub, yeah. Okay. 10 years ago today in September, I was blank.
10 years ago, September. Today was it 2018? So in 2008.
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember.
I can't remember. That's it. Can't remember.
That's
You cut
bad.
hair?
2008, I think so. I was working at an automotive paint distributor.
So 10 years ago, automotive paint distributor. That was then. This is now
This is
10
now.
years later. So
Different story.
different story, man. This is the barbershop after hours,
I'm
man.
loving my life, man. Regardless, it was slow today. I was still kicking it, hanging out with the wife beater, and
Yeah.
chilling in the shop, listening to some music.
Grateful for 10 years later, man. This is it. September. Next week, I'm going to come back with some diaries. Remember those diaries?
Ooh, yeah.
Come back with some September diaries from 2008 because I got them written down.
Nice.
So a lot of comedy shows I was doing back then. So I got some diaries from doing comedy September 2008. I'll come back with that.
Speaking of, man,
Yeah.
doing shows, I was at the Commodore this weekend.
Right.
I won tickets to Slow Jam Sundays.
Word.
It was so dope. I took one of my friends there, and I was surprised, man. Everybody there was an adult.
Yeah.
They were acting mature.
Yeah.
There's no problem. I bumped into some dude by accident. I said sorry. He's like, it's okay, and kept walking. You know, that doesn't usually happen with like young people. And then there's this one drunk girl. She just came up to me randomly and was like asking me who my friend was. 'Cause my friend doesn't speak English. He's Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Really, and well, doesn't speak that well. He can speak English, but she was having trouble. So she's like, "Oh, who are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm his brother." She's like, "You're his brother?" I'm like,
Right.
"Yeah, he's my brother." She's like, "But he's from Japan. You're not from Japan." I'm like, "Yeah, so." She's like, "How do you know him?" I'm like, "Well, why does it matter?" I'm like, "Basketball."
Yeah, that's
She's like, "That's my brother." He's like, "No, it's not your brother." She's like, "All right, baby." I'm like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "What's your name?" She's like, "I'm not telling you my name."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, "What are you, 5 years old?" And she came up to me. I wasn't even trying to talk to this lady.
Yeah.
Next thing, she's like, "Oh, say hi to my aunt," and like all these other people. Her aunt was hotter than she was.
Right.
And then she had like a cigarette. She's smoking indoors in the Commodore.
Oh,
She tried to
smoke.
pass my buddy the cigarette. He doesn't even smoke.
Yeah.
So he tries to pass it back to her. By accident, he like burns her
Oh.
and like falls on the ground. And she gets back up looking at me all funny. And we're just like, I'm looking at my friend like, "Yo, don't worry about it. She's crazy. It's all good."
Right.
Next scene, this girl's like throwing her butt on everybody that walks by.
I love it. I love
And I
it.
guess this group of girls were walking by, and she's just tossing the booty in the air. And the one girl pulls the chair on her,
Ooh,
does
I
a
love
step,
it.
does
I
a
love
step
it.
back, and all
the
this
chair, yeah.
all this girl's weight just goes flying, and she
Oh,
falls on the
man.
ground again. And me and my boy look at each other, and we're just like, "Yo, we gotta move from this spot."
That is funny. I like that. I like that.
It was
Oh,
cool.
man. I
She
like
went Ginobili. She flopped.
I like people falling down. That's funny shit to me, man.
So this girl was out of control. I don't know what she was on or like what her attitude was, but I wasn't the dude to be messing with that night. Like I was having a good time.
Yeah.
My vibe was cool. I wasn't about to buy into no one BS. So I enjoyed myself.
Hey, man, it sounds like you had a better weekend than me. So, yeah, I'm still looking for a veggie burger. I can't find an A&W veggie burger anywhere, Beyond Meat veggie burger. So I'm on the hunt for that. Hopefully next week when we do this thing again, we can go for a veggie burger from
I'm down,
A&W.
man.
It's sold out everywhere in the Lower Mainland, but that's Vancouver for you. This
They're
is
doing something right.
Yeah, they're doing something right.
Something right.
This is Vancouver's #1 podcast. And episode 10, we out. Much love. Tech,
Peace.
JB, you heard it here first. Vancouver's #1 urban podcast. No religion, no politics. NFL season starts tomorrow. This is September, and we ain't dancing like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Baby.